Hi, I'm Sharon Wilson, and I wanted to share a little bit about how I feel about the high five opportunity that James has offered. I actually feel like when I first heard about this, that it fit a need that I had not considered. So I'm a big believer as a learning and development consultant of the 7-20-10 rule of thumb. So that is that 70% of the time that you spend learning something is usually done by doing or applying. 20% is that you are learning through others, and then 10% is that you're learning from something or someone. So that 10% is usually like your traditional classroom book, online course. 20% is the classmates that are in the class with you or online with you during a course in discussion posts, let's say, or even in this experience, they're part of your mastermind group. And then 70% is going out and doing whatever it is you're learning and applying it, and then bringing it back to those other people, the 20%, and figuring it out together. What worked, what didn't work. So if you think about how I explain that, the high five actually really embraces that whole concept because it is about five people, the ideal number of people, getting together and creating somewhat of a mastermind around a topic area. And what I loved about the concept is that it really provides a platform and a space for these people to come together easily and then have somebody, a facilitator of sorts. James was it for our group, and then we would be it for our topic areas. Mine personally is stepmom coaching. So you have kind of that one person who's kind of the ringleader who guides the group and provides the thought-provoking topics and questions and videos and whatever it might be that you just provide to the group to get them thinking about how that particular subtopic applies to their experience. And then the facilitator would use that information to go ahead and continue to provide guidance and things for each group individually, because the five people in each of the groups have different needs. So for me, if I have five groups of five stepmoms each one of them are going to come up with different topics within being a stepmom that are important to them. One group may want to focus more on conflict resolution. Another group might be just getting started being stepmoms, and they may want to talk about boundaries. So what this kind of allows the facilitator to do is create these five groups of five and then start just putting out some introductory exercises so that the facilitator can start to glean what's important for each of these individual groups and continue to then feed them more information based on those needs. So it really this model is more about building relationships and building a community of people and customizing the experience for each one of them. And this high five platform makes it really easy for people to come together to foster those relationships through technology. And that kind of takes the guesswork out of, who's calling into what line, what day are we calling on. The whole structure that he sets up with the high five is that you kind of get all that stuff figured out at the beginning, the technology, the platform, when are we going to meet, because the technology helps them figure out who has common availability, who, has common maybe even topic areas they are considering. There's so much you can do to kind of vet at the beginning in order to create the right groups of five, that a lot of that other stuff that we sometimes spend a lot of time figuring out as we go when we do group coaching is already taken care of. So then those groups can just start operating, getting content, self-facilitating, self-coaching their own groups basically, and keep moving on what's important to them. So I think that's why it works. I think that, it's a very simple concept. It keeps everything, the whole platform is a one-stop shop for each group to make it easier for them to just do what they're there to do, and that is to mastermind and create a community and get stuff done. So I hope that this was helpful, and please let me know if you have any other questions. Thank you.